composition they have ever picked so far in the final, which allowing them maybe do some early invasion. It just depends.
Turn things around.
Yes.
Because right now it has been Chongqing Wolves, the one that have been doing all of the early game invasion. So maybe right now AG is just tired of that, and they just decided, you know what? Let's just jump in all together.
Yeah, I mean, like, just check the composition on the side of AG. Arta, Sulip are super powerful when they're level 1, and also the Kaboom just instantly got his power spike when this hero upgrade to level 2. So
Yes.
you can imagine how powerful, how devastating that they can be in the early game before 6 minutes.
Well, let's wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, what about if we take our eyes and we move into the Gorge? The Gorge is ready. It's going to be on the blue side, AG. On the red side, it's going to be Wolves Esports. Let's listen to the audience here in the Bird's Nest.
Shy's positioning, early invasion as we speak.
As you just mentioned it, right? Like that early invasion just coming in. But not even an invasion, it's just a harass.
Yes, it's just like a harass. They take the camp, one of the camps from Wolves. So it just depends on AG's playstyle, I would say. They're not that kind of aggressive, even though the competition allows them to do so. They do it in more safer way.
They might not want to just to go with that.
Yes.
It might just not be the gameplay, the game plan for AG today.
They will feel these kind of moves will be a little bit risky.
And we know that AG, when it has to be with risks, they're not really in love with that. With that feeling of just like risking things around.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're good at operating, if you're good at gold building, just like what they're doing right now, right, in their confidence, why go for the risk?
That is a no-win in there.
Yeah.
The farm lane right over there, we have the Monkey against the Kia.
The rotation that they made helped them to gain at least one winning lane at the top, because Montian is one of the top laners who can be okay to contest a marksman in the early game. No worry about Montian at all.
A lot of pressure put on Sakura's shoulders, right?
Yeah.
If he's gonna have to be the person to take on that, he cannot fall.
He cannot. But as we can see, Wolves gaining the priority at the mid. They're actually rotating faster than AG. One of the problems when you're taking out Ata as a jungler is that you will have a slower efficiency against Pons Nakaruru.
So we can understand that as the pace of the jungle pathing is going to be at two different speeds, right?
Yes.
One of them is going to be a Formula 1, and the other one is going to be a gigantic truck.
That's true. And the gold need is totally different, actually. Pan need at least 2 items, but right now we can see Shy. He's ambushing in that, and at the bottom, the flash coming in.
Look at that, but he's taking so much damage from the turret. He's came in, he's going to force the flash out from Inuo, and that's going to be good news for them as we're 1 minute away from the Tyrant battle.
And also, it's gonna queue for Zoe. He's already sneaking into the red buff area, try to take it away. But Wolves spot that, and AG retreating, go for that 4 minutes Tyrant.
Checking in from the rotations coming in from AG, it doesn't even look like they want to fight on that red buff.
Yeah.
They just want to really just keep an eye on what's going on, what Pang is doing on that Nakoruru.
They need more like information instead of kill something. Shy, nice position actually. Shy is predicting the next movement by Wolf, but what just happened?
That flash over there straight into the brush?
It's not working out. Because you know, Shy have used Zule several times this year, and with 100% winning rate, he never lost any game by the Zule pick.
Well, that was a pretty unorthodox kind of skill, I would dare to say. Like the flash straight into the brush. Something happened right over there.
And
But,
also,
well, it happens to everyone, right?
It happens to everyone, to be honest. But it is the very first time as I looking at the heart rate from
Yes.
Shai. Up to 140, the heart rate. It's the first time I see such a high heart rate from Shai. I feel like he's very, very nervous right now. But he needs to take responsibility because he's the only engager on the side of AG. And if he is not doing so, Wolf's gonna take the chance.
Oh, look at that right now. Mamahaha flight comes in. He's going to land onto no one. 2v1 over here. He's taking so much damage. But right now, let's bet our eye. It's going to be the
First
Kia that
blood.
has the first blood. It's going to be the first one over here for AG in today. Eno does not want to stop there. He takes a double kill. Right now, it's going to be a 3-1 trade for all game.
Ooh, Paul made the tower dive. He knows that he can't let Eno get away from this.
How can he do get out of there? But the answer is no. He thought he came in, took the kill, but he was at what cost? Paying himself as well.
Everything went so peacefully before the 5 minutes, but as we can see, a full 2 kills right now in just 1 minute.
And it was just two different battlefields, right? Like one of them at the clash lane, as we saw the Monkey taking a 2v1. And then after that, we had a very big brawl over here on the red bush, as we can see.
The ulti from Alta is really, really crucial. He locked in at least 2 members and used his second ability to pull them back. And after Eno coming to support, just allowing them to make the damage happen.
Well, let's wait and see what they can do. Right now, it's Chengdu AT, the ones that they are on the driver's seat. One more time, they jump in, and it's going to be Pound, the one that is going to fall. This is horrible news for Chongqing Wolves in their attempt to try to level these two to a 2-2.
And just check the time. We mentioned about the 6 minutes, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be the power spike on the side of AG. So we were gonna keep see this kind of invasion happen again and again, endlessly. Wherever Zoe came, wherever Zoe go, he's gonna grab something away. No one can stop Zoe in this moment.
No. And again, we talked about that. We said that one of them was going to be an F1, the other one was going to be a gigantic truck. A gigantic truck coming at you at 100 kilometers per hour. Look, he takes in so much damage and no one can actually take him. The young generals come in, not going to be enough. Lone coming in from behind. He wants to steal some damage, but his damage right now is still not online.
He was harassed by Shen, harassed by this cat bomb. I would say Wolf, they are trying to make some counter-attack, trying to protect their red buff, but the problem is that the burst out damage is totally not sufficient right now.
That Nakoruru pick, like I love Pang as a jungler, but in this composition, I don't see where he can find a little bit of dominance. I don't see where he can actually just be able to deal direct damage into someone.
And they will face endlessly invasion on the blue buff from now on.
Yeah, of course, and Nakoruru without the blue is a completely different hero. Look at that, Long is going to have to use his ulti to try to run away. He goes into dragon form, and that ult is going to be on cooldown for a long time.
But I would say totally worth it because Track sacrificing his ulti, but he still keep a really healthy state. Instead of being killed, actually Pong guaranteed his blue buff, which is really, really crucial to Nakoruru.
Well, let's hope that right now with the blue buff on hand and the spike melt already online, that we can see Nakoruru being a little bit more dominant.
That was a fair trade. I feel like AG was kind of distracted by Track at that point.
I would love just to go out there and then take the track down, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's totally fine. They might have just lost their eyes on what the real target was.
Yes, like keep doing the invasion. But still, the game, AG is in advantage.
Right now, we're 9 minutes of the game. AG, not only with the kills, but with the goal as well. They are right now taking control of the game. something from Wolves needs to change. They're gonna have to try to use the idea to initiate into someone, but into whom? They're so tanky. The tankiness coming in from AG on one side is so much stronger.
Yes, and check the bottom lane. Oh, solo on Pao, chasing, pulls around. Will he get away? No, Inwo denies it, and here one comes in 1 versus 3. That's a lot to him. Double kill in one game for Inwo.
Inwo right now just stacking in there the badges, showing us how this is playing. And if he is to win the finals today, he's stacking more points for one more FMVP.
And as you can directly see from his heart rate reaching 150, the man's on fire.
The heart rate just pushing up and up and up because he can feel right now that if they win this game, they're gonna be already 3-1, one game away from the title.
They are heading to their match point, and they got their hands on the Dark Tyrants and trying to make the invasion happen again. Ran, he himself, take the red buff away.
Ran comes in and then he's able just to steal that from them. Right now, look at our eyes. Let's turn into the mid lane. Trying their very best. Oh, but look at that. One more time, we can see the replay. As we can see over there in the mini screen, the young generals trying to defend the mid lane turret. The Infinite Vastness comes in. It's not going to deal any damage out.
I mean, the initiation looks quite good in favor of AG, but the problem is that both they're moving in groups right now.
Ran comes in. His target is going to be Pang. He on alive. Final Frenzy. He's going to stay alive. But Pang is taking extremely low.
That is very close. However, Ran trying to make some ambush happen, and it do buy time for all gamers to regroup together because they do need Zoe, the Arta, to be the initiator on the side of AG. Reorganized again, resettled, and ready for this dragon.
Oh, they have a target right over here. Pang is going to force them to flash out. The kitty bombs are going to finish doing the deal in there to force them away. There is no way for Chongqing Wolves to move around and try to find onto anyone. The Overlord is going to be the next target.
Oh, the ambush! Pao was spotted by Shuai. He was ambushing in the grass, and it's going to be the spam engagement. Killing spree goes for Inwo.
Inwo, the killing spree, the Final Frenzy over here coming in from Ran over there at the Clash lane. The lights are starting to shut down too many times for Pang. He's going back and forth from his black screen into the colors.
I mean, everything was so well organized. The preset was perfect on the side of AG because they send Shy ambushing in the grass, gaining the vision control, and they know that Pang is on his way, so they make the ambush happen.
Look at that one more time. Right now it's going to be AG, the ones that are going to put pressure on the high ground. That high ground in there cannot fall. It's only 12 minutes of the game. High ground over there falling might be the last nail on the coffin for the Chongqing Wolves.
Let's see this again. That was the one that Zoe was killed by Wolves because it was like literally 1 versus 5.
Yes, exactly. Like and that is really good, but look at this Pang surrounded by 4 members of AG at the end.
That was really well organized, very smart movement.
The Vanguard comes in, dealing damage to the turret. They're trying to clean that wave, but it's not impossible. The kitty bomb chipping a little bit more on their HP bars.
Ooh. 2 solid frontliners just standing before you. How you're gonna break it down, right? Ata and the Zulia just dive right in. No one can actually stop them.
It's just very hard.
Yeah.
Right now, Nakaruru with the last item, just trying to get some armor pierce in there.
Yes, the siege breaker. 4,000 gold lead, allowing AG to be more aggressive, but one is ambushing here, but it just opened.
Atta comes in one more time.
Window for AG.
I think that the problem in here is that right now AG does not even need to start playing the fights.
Yes.
They just need to play the macro and then they're gonna take the victory. Look at that, like they only just need to be playing the waves. As long as they can manage their waves easily and they can control the neutral objectives, it's just a matter of time for AG.
That's true, that's true. And also they already take down high ground tower at the bottom, but I would say as the siege breaker has been made, Pan is definitely decked out right now. So what kind of kills, what kind of damage can he bring to the team? Because Loon, he's still waiting for his own siege breaker.
5,000 gold, the advantage for AG over here as we get to the 14 minutes and 30 seconds mark. The tier 1 turret, right over here, the high ground turret is going to be the next target. The one on the clash lane is going to fall, and right now it's only one more in there in the mid lane.
I feel like this kind of composition, when it goes in this kind of time, it's just overwhelming.
Very difficult. A very healthy minion wave comes in. There is nothing that Chongqing Wolves can do to protect that. And right now it's a barren high ground. Siege Breaker already online for track. The problem about that is that Lung has such a focused fire, right? Like, it can only focus fire into the one unit. And that is not the best thing right now, as he's got multiple tanks in front of him.
So, Track, he needs to have some outplays. For example, flash in, use his combo, and directly targeting at Ino.
Yes.
Ino can't take it. Ino definitely can't take it. So, it's on track. Everything's on track.
Let's wait and see. Nakaruru jumps in. It's a 1 against 2. Can he survive? He's going to proc the Spike Mill, trying to deal a little bit more damage. It's going to be the Cat Boom, the first victim in here. Rami is going to follow. It's going to be already 2 members from AG that are falling. But look at that. So it's so tanky. So he's taking in so much damage. It's going to be Eno, the one that's going to take on Sakura. So he clearly is going to fall. But right now it's going to have been a moment for them to counter-attack. Eno one more time. Takes a double kill. Right, comes back into life. It's going to be done in there. Track one more time. Can he go for Eno? He cannot. It's going to have to take that last person. It's going to be Shuai. But look at the way that they defended that fight.
4-3 trade, and that was really satisfying on the side of Wolves. We mentioned it's all about Track. He's gonna be the hero on the side of Wolves, and he just stood up, using his long, dancing around, finding both backliners. First of all, on the other side, on the top of the map, flash in with a combo, directly targeting at this Cat Boom, take him down, shred them down, and then going back. Slowly finding his own position, but accurate, but decisive, and take Eno down. What a long-lasting team fight. But finally, Wolves got their hope again.
The Sage Sanctuary just brought back Eno back into the battle. But right now, that is not going to be available as the time keeps passing. That is going to be bad news for him. Looking there, one more time. They could have actually taken him in there, but they decided just to stay over there on Shuai.
True. They're trying to protect Eno. And right now, Wolves testing it out.
They're taking it here. It's going to take a 1 against 2. Taking extremely low. Look at that Ata. It's so gigantic right now. He's going to fall. It's going to be Nakaruru, the one that's going to claim onto that one. No one has eyes on Eno, and right now he's just dealing so much damage. It's going to be a 1-to-1 trade.
1-to-1 trade, but with the Vanguards again in the mid lane. Another snap engagement. It's going to be Shuai using his snap engagement. The initiation was quite decent on the side of AG, but the problem is that Wolf, the minions are on their way. The minions are on mission. They need to retreat. But if they retreat, if they try to defend the base, what about the dragon?
The dragon is going to be up for grabs right over there. Right now, the macro is a lot too hard a test for them to pass. The dragons are putting in so much pressure. This is exactly what AG wanted. They just wanted to suffocate them, not allowing them out of there. The dragon is going to be free for them to grab.
And right now, regrouped again. AG, Eno take that Tyrant down. It is really crucial to all games. I do like the improvised decision that we can see from AG, because we can see Zoe was instantly killed before the dragon, so that's kind of just give the information to Wolves that they, with Pawn still be alive, they can take that dragon down. But all gamer just instantly spot that their minions are on their way, right? They have advantage, so that's the reason why Shuai just initiate, trying to buy more time for the minions, actually.
They've got to be very, very, very careful. AG does not want to squander all this amazing advantage that they've created into one bad fight. Ino's Sage's Sanctuary is online one more time, so he knows he can just move around and be a menace.
They're ready. They're waiting for their minions and also gain the full vision control upon the map, because the Tempest Dragon will spawn in 30 seconds.
The problem in here is that they need to deal too much skills. Like, they need to focus too many skills into either Shuai or into Zoe. Those frontliners are just so strong right now.
True.
That it takes too long time to get rid of them.
So again, back on track.
Yeah.
Track, his flash is ready, right? He can still use the same trick, use a flash in, got an instant kill. Will he do it? It's gonna be the question.
Let's wait and see what he can do. Right now, everyone is setting up
Umbrosa
for the fight. Umbrosa taken down extremely low. He's gonna have to click that Final Frenzy, run away. Now, it's gonna be Rand that's gonna have to go back to the fountain. What can Wolves Esports do right now with this momentum?
They put Pawn to do the pushing strategy, and right now they're trying to initiate on this stride, but nothing went well. But again, 5 members, it's gonna be a head-to-head engagement, I would say. It's happening.
They want to go straight right up for that Tempest Dragon. I don't know what they're trying to do. Shuai, with his ulti, he's ready to fight. Atte's going to proc his first. Now the Kitty Bomb dealing in so much damage. They don't have any angle to try to deal in. It's going to be shown, the first one that is going to be falling, but Mashino is going to fall as well. There is nothing for them to do, only a Diadea is going to be the last call. They found Ino. Ino is going to fall, but the Sage Center is going to bring him back. Then it's going to be one more time, he's going to be tried. He's going to be sent down. Nothing for him to do. The one Diadea against all the super minions in there.
I mean, one got the Tempest Dragon, but for AG, they got the match point!
It is going to be 3-1 advantage for all gamers. They win this game, and they are gonna go into the match point.
The match point, wow! This game is really, really crucial, and watch the way how Ino is working right now. He knows the responsibility on his shoulder, because we mentioned this player, he